Hello and welcome back to Some City Skylines. Now, in our last video, we were still working on getting our little gravel road community up and coming. I have the houses really far spaced out. I'm gonna unpause. And we'll see how the scale feels once we're down there in first person and how people would actually live out here. Let them develop, let them start whining that they need some power, like this little fellow here. Don't worry, little guy. I'm going to bring you some power. We might as well wrap these power lines around. They're going to be needed all along here anyway because I have houses set up. And just connect you right there, dude. And let's go ahead and zone some more. This is going to be our little square of commercial here. Where everybody who lives on the gravel roads can come shop and do what they need to do. We're going to leave some open space here. You know, it's a small town. It's not supposed to be densely packed and stuff. Give them some offices to work. And, oh, you know what I was thinking? These people are probably going to be a little undereducated because there's not going to be a lot of close-by schools. So let's give them a way to get to the factory jobs. It's a little faster. You know, we'll just bring the road along the power lines. And just connect it right up to the egg. That'll most likely be changed later. And let's run power to these people. There we go. Bring up power over here. Oh, shoot. Okay, they're building there. I'm gonna have to go back and rezone some of this, so it's okay. Pause. Bring this up to this person's house. Their house. Okay, you're just being a little nitpicky, okay? You're 2 feet, you know, call the freaking electrician, have him run the power cord to your house. I mean, do you need the thing on your property? Like, come on. I actually, I'm just thinking about this randomly. I have this very same thing, actually, on our property. We own a little over 4 acres, and there's actually, a strip of our property that the county own. Well, they don't own it, but they maintain it, and you know, we kind of have to let them because there's a string of power lines that go on it, just like this, and ours are nowhere near close to our house. You know, if this was my house, the power lines would probably be about right here where these red power lines are, and the electrician stringed a wire from them to our house. So I know it can be possible. I know it can be done. Bring that over. I'm gonna have to go through and optimize this because this is not the kind of gravel road community I had planned, where it's just a whole bunch of electrical lines. But you know, right? Yeah. See, I see how we can shorten this electrical line. Go just like that. Okay, calm it down. There you go. There we go. And what's it look like? I mean, they are a little intrusive, but just like I said, they have to do this in real life if you want to live out of city limits, because I mean, if you want power, you got to get it to you somehow. We got one there. It just hasn't developed yet. This guy, you... Again, you're being a little freaking picky here, people. I understand you don't want to call the electrician, but come on. Seriously? Seriously? Usually, if you have them really close, it still counts. Alright. Picky people. Alright, pause. And... okay, what do I want to do here? I'm thinking, do I just want to move them to the other side of the freaking road? Right. There we go. You need power. We can just drag you a line over. You need the power. Okay, this is my first time ever trying to do a gravel road community, and I am seeing why it is now a little bit of a pain in the butt. At least at first. It's going to take some polishing to make it look pretty. Because with all this power line. But I can definitely probably shrink in the power line area, as well as place these buildings a little more strategically so we don't have to place as much. But, you know, whatever. They're like cabins out in the woods. Okay, that's pretty cool. You know, as long as you don't get too close in, you can picture them as cabins. And this one was going to be mine, right? This was going to be my house. Unfortunately, with all the power lines in the back. But, you know, you looking out front. Alright, let's see what trees I need to cut down. There is a couple that need to be cut. Oh, I have a moped, apparently. Oh, and an SUV. Or a... is it a station wagon? I don't think I'd drive a station wagon. I gotta be honest with you there. Alright, but from the front of our house, we do have a couple trees that need to be chopped. Let's chop them down. Any that are up here on the apex of the hill. There we go. Nice clear view. And we'll replant. We will replant the trees. Do not worry. I mean, come on. We need a barrier from our neighbor anyway, right? Here we go. Nice, good evergreen barrier. So even in the winter when when all the leaves fall off the trees, we have evergreens. So our neighbors will not be looking at us. Unless they're walking the power lines, which my neighbors in real life actually do sometimes. Even though it's not their property, they do it, and, you know, we're on good terms with our neighbors, so it's fine. But sometimes when you're in the backyard and you think you're alone, all of a sudden you see someone walking through the trees. It's a little creepy. You guys need the power. There we go. You got power. And just driving the gravel roads back here at night. Oh, I love doing that. In high school, like, just, we used to call it B and C, booze and cruise. But I do not condone drinking and driving, by the way. Do not drink and drive. It's not something I support on my channel. But, you know, sometimes when you're brought up in a smaller town, you get influenced under peer pressure and things happen. But, you know, there's been plenty of nights where it's like you're just with your friends and you're bored, you're 16, the only thing you can do is drive around. So you go on back roads, and just drive all night. I'm trying to think, like, do I want to make someone really secluded? Like, really secluded. Is there another hilltop somewhere? I mean, back here would be cool. I think we can probably build up there, and I know I can get a road up there. There was my favorite map for City Skylines, and I was going to build on it before I chose this map, but I heard since the After Dark update that the map... because the map was created by a YouTuber, so it's not like someone who is at like Colossal Order or Paradox designed this map. It's just made by a YouTuber or a game a player of the game City Skylines. And I heard that some of the new buildings with After Dark weren't compatible with it, so I was like, I don't want to risk not being able to use some of the new buildings. So I went with this one. But it's called Keen's Landing, and the YouTuber's name is Briarstone, and he was trying to create like an alien map. So it's very strange. It's very like disorienting. The map is like, you know, it goes from sea level to, you know, mountains all within, you know, a couple miles. So it's a very dramatic map. It's a very fun map to build on. It's a very challenging map. And I forgot where I was going with this, but it's one of my favorite maps to build on. It's really cool, and I can't remember what I was gonna say about it, but you know, it's called Keen's Landing. If you want to try it, it's really cool. If my thought comes back to me, I'll finish it. I'll be editing this video later and be like, dude, come on, get your life together. Oh yeah, okay, hilltops. Is there any other hilltops that I could really get a secluded house to? Trash. Yeah, I knew trash might be an issue as well, but I thought worst case scenario, I'll put a trash thing somewhere out here along this forgotten road. And the trash guy is coming. I mean, you know, give the guy... Are you full? Okay, no, you got it. It's like you drove all the way out here and you're full. Do not tell me. So our little town's coming together. How they liking their... Oh, it's kind of hilly here. Oh, they got their own Panda Express. Go figure. You're trying to build a little tiny... See over here? This is what I thought, you know, would come over here. A little malt shop with the general store on the side. And instead, they get a freaking Panda Express and a Go Nuts Donuts. You know, I would rather have the malt shop, but whatever. Oh, we got a Sally's grocery store. This is very good. See, Sally's reminds me of a grocery store I had in my hometown called Farm Fresh. It's just like this little small thing that you get milk in. The milk that they used to sell at Farm Fresh was in glass jugs. So it wasn't like plastic jugs or anything. It was like real glass containers, and you brought them back and you get like a discount on your milk. It was cool. Got some offices for them to work at. I thought about maybe putting down an elementary school. We are making money again. For a little while, we quit making money, and I think maybe it was due to our power outage, but, you know, I don't know. You can put an elementary school in. They're really cheap, so I'm not worried about them. I will put a fire engine out here. Right there. And if crime becomes a problem, I will put a police station out, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not sure it's needed. So I will be like, because what I do is I come in here, I share my ideas with you guys, like what I'm going to be working on or what I'm starting to work on. And then I start it with you guys, and then usually in between videos, I'll polish it. I'll get it looking good. I'll put the parks in. I plant the trees. I redo the roads. I don't redo the roads, but I structure them. So, like, when I'm just quickly going through and building roads, I don't make sure they look perfect, you know, kind of like right here. But then in between videos, I'll go back and relay them so they look perfect and nice, and our town looks nice and pretty. But I don't like to do that on camera because it's not, you know, the funnest thing to watch. Alright, let's go check down here. It seems like our buildings are getting back. Yeah, level 4. They're back. You know, we had our little energy debacle that probably got our city planner impeached or fired. I'm not sure. Are city planners something that get voted on? I have no idea. I have like this very sporadic knowledge of city administration, because I used to work for the city, and I worked in the building that all the bigwigs worked, so I kind of, you know, got to eavesdrop or listen in on some stuff every once in a while, and you pick up bits of information, but, you know, I don't know how everything works. I do need to get my population up, though. Like, this is fun to build, but it's not really getting us anywhere. I need to actually build an area. I could use this area here. You know, use this loop that we already got. Well, we could do that. You know, we'll keep it suburban. Suburbia. And that actually didn't give a stoplight, so why don't I bring a road out this way? Yeah, it's just an exit. Very good. And we will do a little town here. You know what? If we're going to do that, we can zone more over here. I don't think I want to, like, densely pack this in, but having a couple more things isn't going to kill the neighborhood. Something in... Oh, that's high density. That's not what I want at all. I'm gonna keep it suburban here. Something I need to do is go around and do the policies for each neighborhood, which I've been meaning to do. I just haven't got around to it. This is high density as well. Sorry, dude. Because there's certainly some policies that could help get my city upgraded and stuff like that, but, you know, I'd rather build and do the parks and stuff, but it'll come, it'll happen. How do I want to do it? Should I just grid this little small town, or do like cul-de-sacs that wind and twist? Well, you know, we'll start with the curvy roads and see what happens. Actually, I don't... This is going to be stupid from a gameplay standpoint, but I don't want this new little town to hinder my view of downtown. I don't think it will, because it should be over that ridge right here, right? Yeah, I think that ridge will block it. If not, I might have to rip out this entire small town, just so the view from my wood cabin doesn't get hindered. Talk about dirty politics, right? The city planner is going to evict everyone who moves in here if they obstruct his view of downtown. You know what? If you don't like it, maybe you should become city planner. Take that, rewind it back. For sure got the ability to make the booty go smack or something. Okay. I promise I won't ever say that again. Let's bring this back. You know, let's give our road that hourglass figure. That's what this makes me think of here. And take that, wind it back. Oh my god. Alright. I'm in like a really trolly mood or something. And we will add a little section there. I'm almost thinking we should add another one. There we go. Is this a stoplight? Stop signs. Ooh, stop signs. Maybe in this rule setting it'll be okay. We'll figure it out. I want a line of trees all along here, just to make sure it's blocked out from view of my country homes. Because that's on the ridge. That's definitely going to be able to be seen from up here. Zoom in. I lowered my speed from when I walk around in first person. I was editing. You leave your garbage can in the middle of your driveway. I was editing and I was realizing that it was going really quick. Like, I was walking a little too fast. It might give some people some motion sickness, so I slowed it down. I don't see it. I don't see any of the roads I put, but I don't know. I love this, like, valley here. That's very cool looking. Go down here, do some hiking, exploring. Take the dog for a walk. Okay. talk about a freaking view. Okay, that's nice. I thought about putting a park up here, but parks will get the criminals riled up. Alright, more houses, and do I just want to do... Well, let's just do this block first. I was thinking about just... Oh, let's do water. I don't want them to start whining. There we go. Waters. Connect it. And I think I got everybody. Just zone this whole neighborhood. Gotta get our pop-up. I need a new area to build in. Oh, I only want to do that neighborhood. Let's keep it slow for a minute. Don't want to make it go too crazy here. I'm loving this gravel road community idea, though. Got our little families back here. Our family holler. A holler, if some of you don't know what that is, a holler is how do I describe a holler? It's kind of like a valley that's like kind of etched out between bluffs or like foothills. And it's usually one family that lives within the holler. Where I was from, we had a place close by called Keller Holler, and that's because everybody within the Keller family lived in one holler. And the reason they're called a holler is because you can go outside and yell, you know, and they can hear you hollering. And then they holler back, and you can hear what they're saying. So even though they live a couple miles, the echoes off of the valley let you hear each other. Which is kind of convenient. It gets a little noisy, I won't lie. But, you know, usually if you're part of the family, it doesn't bother you too much. Oh, look at this, you guys. Oh, have you been in this situation before? You're on a back road out in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden a cop starts following you? Yep. Been there. You're about to get pulled over, and your parents are going to get called, and they're going to have to come pick you up. It's not going to be a good time. I'll tell you that. Especially if you have alcohol in the car. Then you're really going to be in trouble. Just waiting for him to flick his lights on any minute here. Running out of road, dude. Oh, okay. Okay, you got off easy. He thought that you didn't live back. Okay, what happened is he thought you didn't live back here, and he was following you to see if you turned around and didn't pull into one of these houses, and then he was going to pull you over. Which I've had that happen, except they pulled into my driveway behind me, and then they checked my ID to make sure I actually lived at my house, and then they let me go. I did get in trouble, though, because I pulled into my house with my headlights off, because I turned them off, because when I pulled into my driveway, I had my headlights shining into my parents' bedroom window, and waking them up because I was out past my parents' curfew. I was 18 at the time, so there's nothing the cop could do to get me in trouble, because when you're 18, you know, as far as the federal government's concerned in America or in the United States, you know, you don't have a curfew. But I had a curfew as far as my parents were concerned, but I honestly don't know how they didn't wake up, because after I pulled into my driveway, the cop turned his lights on, and if my headlights were gonna wake them up, I have no idea how the cop lights didn't wake them up. And they didn't wake up. My mother to this day still doesn't know about that. We got some up and coming. We need more commercial. I guess I'm gonna string more power lines back here. These will hopefully be cut out. This cop car is like really looking to bust some teenagers drinking and driving or something. I don't know what he's doing. Does he live back here? He's just patrolling. Let's follow him around. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, at night. That was one of the things that irked me about the night thing, is that when you follow things around in first person at night, it, like, makes you have a seizure, unfortunately. Alright, get out of there. But yeah, that's... that was one of my... you know, out past curfew stories, I guess. Okay, go. Fast forward. Keep hitting pause. Why are you... You're in the... Okay. These things have got more picky, because in an older version of the game, you could get it to, like, right here, and it was close enough. Now it has to be in the blue. Not touching the blue, not on the edge of the blue. It has to be in the blue. I have to say, I kind of liked it better the other way, but... Just zipping right on through here. Oh, look, a Dairy Queen burned down, and now we got an IHOP. Well, you know, variety is the spice of life, so... Andy's bowling. I don't know. There must be, like, a trend to come bowling here. It's, like, the cool thing to do or something. I should maybe do a... No. I mean, they're coming over here and doing it. Whatever. It's working, right? Why mess with it if it's working? Well, I can just put a little... Now people can just zip on instead of turning. How are we doing? We're developing. We're getting really close. I just want the milestone, please. A blackout? Oh, no, 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 no. Not this again. And sewage. We have a sewage issue. Yep, okay. We will get this going. It sucks, because the only place I can really put these is down here, and I hate it. Water pipes. Are you connected? Alright, yep, connected. Alright, here we go. Where's the cop that's patrolling back here? Now I want to follow you. He must live back here or something, because he's always back here. Garbage. Oh, here he goes. Alright, I just want to see what it's like cruising the gravel roads back here. Okay, a lot of people parked on the street. Someone's having a party or something. Okay. I will never be able to find my way around here, that's for sure. 2 houses. They had a nice garage on that house. Very scenic. What? Oh, he's turning around. We were at a dead end. Okay, there's another cop. They love patrolling back here. I don't blame you. If I had to drive around, I'd like to come out here. Wouldn't want to do downtown every day. I don't know where you're coming from, though. Like, there's no police station in this district at all. I wonder if they're... Do I have a police station over by the factories? They might be coming from over there. Someone's driving a nice car up in this neighborhood. Be nice if he would take us back to his police station. Then we can see where he's coming from. Oh, you actually drive quite a bit faster on the paved roads. Sally's. 2 Sally's. You never have too many grocery stores, I guess. Especially since we're expanding. Walgreens. Walgreens on every corner. Isn't that like their slogan or something? Alright, getting onto the highway. Going southbound. I think. Alright. Okay, I know where we're at. Because of the walls on the highway here. He didn't have to make a pit stop in Aspen Square. I gotta change the name of Aspen Square. It doesn't suit the pit stop town. Oh, the cops get to drive in the bus lane, do they? Okay, here we go. Oh, no, no, no. I wanted to see where that was. Alright. Where were we? We drove over here. Oh. I will never... Where did we go? Oh, okay, we were in the bus lane. So that means we either went down this road or this road. It was this road. It was this police station right here. So this precinct is doing the gravel roads. Alright, we better put some services in over here. These people are going to want them anyway. So we can put a police station in. Put it right there. We can get them a medical clinic. And a crematorium. You know, we'll just put everything you could need on this strip. Except for the firehouse, which we put over there. Which might need to be moved. Let's go ahead and move it. It's going to do better over here. This is where a lot of our residential's at, so... We're going to have to do a new office park here soonish. Weird smell coming from my apartment. Yeah. The circle of life. You will one day die in your apartment. There was something on Imager recently about some lady in the UK who, like, died in her apartment and was there for, like, years before anyone ever noticed her. Which is, like, that's sad. That's really sad. But apparently she, like, cut off all information from family and stuff, so they just thought she was, like, because for the longest time, I guess she was avoiding them. And then it turned out, you know, she just passed away. But, you know, how's the family supposed to know? Another Andy's bowling. What is... Oh, building is emptying. It's okay. What is this building called? The Palm Gardens 2. Very nice. It's really nice. I love this building. I don't know if this is a mod or not, but if it is, whoever built it did a great job. I really need to do my walk around tour of the city. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a video all first person. Let's put some offices in for these people. All first person, and it's just going to be like a 15-minute video for, you know, if anyone's interested in that. Because I know I quite enjoy it. It seems like something fun to record. Places be upgrading. Can put in a couple more shop. Nope. Forgetting where I'm building here. A couple more shopping places. Let's do a little square there. A little square there. Can put one on this side of town. Well, maybe not, because I'm going to run power. I'm trying to think. I wouldn't mind having, like, just one little corner store, as long as it doesn't kill my... Like, what if we put it there? If it becomes too noisy, I'll rip it out, but... I like having, like, in the suburb areas, having little corner stores is fun to me. Big Bite. Having one Big Bite in the neighborhood is fine. Okay, I'm not against fast food. It's just like the smoking thing. It's like, it's subjective, right? Like, I don't know. I live in a country where you have a lot of liberty, and, you know, if something's bad for you, I don't feel like somebody should have to tell you it's bad. Like, you need, before you do something, you need to research it, okay? I get there's a certain point where the government, local or federal, needs to, you know, give you a warning about something, but I don't know. I think people need to take the accountability into their own hands a lot of the time. I'm getting political here. Let's ease back into some more laid-back conversation. Still going good here. The traffic is flowing over here. I have to say, like, there's not a lot of backups. And I think it's because I did a lot of planning. Like, I planned this whole island beforehand. And it's going really good. We got some noise complaints, and I knew that was going to happen, and the reason that is happening is because of the sports stadium, which looks amazing at night. Look at this. With the soccer field, or, well, soccer, football, wherever you're from. And then we got the actual sports stadium. Yeah, and these people are complaining about the noise. Well, if you're gonna complain about the noise, let's just change you to office. I don't want you getting sick. Making people think my city is less than it is because you're worried about noise. Can I plant a tree right there? Just right there is not bad either. What about a bush? Can I put a bush there? Come on. No bush. Ooh, right there in front of the tree. Well, you let me put it there, but it's fine. I won't be too nitpicky. You let me put the tree there, and it looks nice. This walkway. Like, even at night, just coming out here, standing and watching the river, watching the traffic, watching the sunrise. Wow. The sunrise from some of these rooftops has to be really good. I don't know what the actual sunrise in this game looks like, but, you know, if this was real life, it would be not too shabby. Well, the sunrise on this game doesn't last too long. We missed it, apparently. Well, this is going fine back here. I mean, there's not much to it, right? Kind of is what it is. Just some houses back here on a good old gravel road. But I was interested to see, like, how it would look and if it would work proper. It seems to be okay. Garbage is working. The police are definitely making their rounds back here. Uh-oh. Oh, you better pull over, Buggy. I wonder where he's actually going. But it looks like he's like on a high-speed chase with this hippie mobile. Is there anywhere getting robbed? I don't see. He's probably from this precinct, though. Who knows where he's going? But I think I might end this episode here. I know I didn't do too much. It was a lot of talking. I'm trying to get our population up over here. Trying to just, you know, get some variety in our landscape, our type of homes and stuff. I've had fun this episode, just kind of rambling and, I don't know, I guess sharing stories is mostly what I did this episode, but that's fun. Fun for me, anyway. If you liked this episode, or liked my idea of our little country road community here, please leave me a like, subscribe if you'd like to see some more City Skylines content, and I will see you all next time back in cities.